Are we on? Are we on? Welcome to Basketball Heads Live. I am your host, Glenn Pooh Harding. And oh boy, we have an amazing show. Tonight, we're going to focus on the Tom Konchalski Foundation All-City Classic. See, a couple of months ago, me and my guys, Jaquan from Hoop Dreams NYC and my guy Dave from Dave's Joint, we put together an all-city team. And who knew that team that we picked would become the Tom Konchalski Foundation Classic. Why are we freezing right now? I do not know. But we're going to keep it going. So I'm bringing on my guy, Jaquan, right now. We're going to wait for my guy, Dave, to pull up. What up, Jay?
What's going on, Pooh?
Chilling, man. Yo, everybody come over to YouTube and come check us out, or y'all can just listen to us live right here because we want to know who you got. Who you got? Public school or Catholic school? Right?
You know I'm a public school guy, man.
Woo! We got one commit already. Look at that.
I'm a public school guy, man. I got to rep for.
Yeah, I'm a public school guy too, man. But I gotta keep it neutral. You know what I'm saying? Gotta keep it neutral.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? But hey, listen, somebody got to win, somebody got to lose.
Right.
That's how it goes, right? So
that's a fact.
Till my guy Dave come up on here, we're just gonna walk through just the rosters because the rosters that switched up just a little bit. All right, from what we first put out. Because as you know, as time goes on, people have family engagements, they have graduation, proms, Regents exams, so many things going on that I think will put us in a situation. Hey, what's up? Public school all day. We got public school representatives in the building. What up, Trey? I know what I gotta do. I gotta take this off because this is making me lag. There you go. So here's what we have for the public school, right? We got Anthony Isaac, 6'7" product from Jefferson. I'm not gonna get into their heights because sometimes their heights is all off, right? We're just getting to the names.
Right.
Eric Acker, Eagle BK. Taj Bryant, Eagle BK. Jaden Zimmerman, Eagle BX. Trey Shep, Eagle BK. Ashton Reynolds, Transit Tech. Ahmad Ibrahim, that's Edison, Thomas Edison. Connor Spratley, Jefferson. Tristan Davis, Jefferson. Jaden O'Brien, South Shore. Scotty Lee moved into the all-city game. Boys and girls. And Tashawn Batson moved into the all-city game as well for public school. Right? Okay. So that's what we have for public school. Now for Catholic schools. We have Adam Ninjai, Hayes, Cardinal Hayes, Brandon Stores, St. Raymond's, Dwayne Pierce, Christ the King, Aaron Goldstein, Zavarian, Jaden James, Malloy, Jakai Sanders, Bishop Lockland, Josh Pasquarelli, St. Francis Prep, Kadir Martin, St. Peter's, Philip Lawrence, Poly Prep, AJ Rodriguez, Iona Prep, Benjamin Little, Stepinac, and Jules Dickinson, Nazareth.
Oh, tough. That's a tough list.
It's a tough list, man. Tough list.
Right.
For real. So, we got to go to the public school now. What's up? Tell everybody who joined us. Make sure I get my phone in here because I got the public school list in here. I want to go to the public school list now. Hold on. Make sure I got everyone in here. Did Dave join in yet?
No, I don't see him.
Dave didn't join in yet. Probably taking some important phone calls right now.
Yeah.
Why do I have? Okay, I gotta go on my other phone now. What's up? What's up, people? What's going on? Y'all want to come to YouTube and check us out? Click that link. We're going over the All City game, Tom Konchalski Foundation All City Classic. All right? So make sure y'all tune in because it's about to get real deep. We want to find out who y'all got. So, on the public school side, the City Select game, we have Siani Arthur, Brooklyn Lawn Tech, Jaden Johnson, Brooklyn Collegiate, Tyler Edor, Brooklyn Collegiate, Jarrell Solomon, Transit Tech, Colleen Destin, Wills, Xavier Burrows, Wagner, Diados, CC's, that's how you say his name, right? I want to get it right. How you pronounce his last name? Dauda. There you go. Dauda.
Yeah.
Dauda CC.
The Americanized name of that is David. So you call Dauda or David.
Wow. Yeah. See? Learn something new every day.
I found out. Yeah.
Learn something new every day. All right.
Yeah.
Dauda CC's. Emarcus Jones. Well, Diado, he's from Monroe, James Monroe. Emarcus Jones from Eagle BK. Johnny Staples. He just got put on by Coach Holford, being at the right place at the right time. A kid dropped out. He just happened to be one of the players that was on the floor scrimmaging against the All-City squad and some of the kids from the City Select and got coach attention and got put on the team. So salute to Johnny Staples. And last but not least, Jaron Bull, Eagle BX. Now, I know everyone's asking, how did Eagle Academy get 4 players? Because we didn't think Trey Shep was going to play. Right? Trey Shep hit me up and told me that he was going to play. So we got to make room for him. We got to make room for one of the top players in the whole city. If he said he could play and he could go, we got to make room for him. But then I didn't want to cut the kid who I invited, right? Because you can't take that back. What's going on? Who's the guest? It's my guy, Jaquan Bowden. And tonight, I got Dwayne Johnson, Marquette, Monte Christie, legend. All right, so we're going to get into that later on. But for now, I just want to kick it to my guy, Jaquan. And Dave is supposed to join us in a few so we can go over this all-city list and figure out how the matchup's going to go, right? So for the City Select Catholic School, we have Nazir Rodriguez, Scanlon, Jabari Phillips, Scanlon, Don Colon, Zavarian, Sincere Folk made it because Taj Turner dropped out. So he moved Sincere Folk into that position.
Shout out to Taj Turner.
Connor Ego from Poly Prep. Man, this guy's a throwback. He's going to surprise a lot of people. Cosmo Cajanio. That's Canajanio. I be killing these names, so excuse me. My guy Cosmo for More Catholic. They deal the city champs in the A division.
Right.
We got Anthony Graziano, St. Joseph by the Sea, Halan Rollins, Nazareth, Brendan Amore, St. Edmunds, Mitchell Wiggins, St. Edmunds, Jaden Gaston Jr., McClancy, and Josh Powell from Malloy. Two freshmen who had an impact on the varsity level.
Yep.
And we put them down. And I know we got a lot of seniors out there, but we want to put the most impactful players in this game to make it exciting. And hopefully we can add more seniors as this goes along within the years. Right?
Right.
So, Jay, You said you got Catholic school right off the bat. I mean, public school right off the bat. You gonna stand on it?
I mean,
Don't change it now. You heard what you heard in the roster.
I am. I think it's going. I got them in a close one, just based off who they have, and they are proven to beat the Catholic school in a game like this. I know preseason don't matter. I was at Eagle. I was seeing Eagle Brooklyn take down Christ the King at Elm Core in person, and I thought, like, when you got guys like Eric Acker, Jaden Zimmerman, and these are guys that, especially Jaden Zimmerman, the guy who's been showing himself off on a national level playing in EYBL for the Rens. Yeah, this is nothing. Like, everything's equal. People gonna say that in this game that the public school may be outmatched by the Catholic League, but I think the public school is gonna come in with something to prove. I'm going to stand on it. All of the Catholic League, though, they got some hitters. They got some hitters in this All-Star game. The select game might be a different story, but in the All City, I got public school.
Got you. I definitely want to see Adam Ninjai go up against the likes of Eric Acker and Taj Bryant, along with Aaron Goldstein, who's on the Catholic school side as well, right?
Right.
Then you want to see how well Josh Pasquarelli in the matchup with that and those guys, Jakai Sanders, and those guys are how they match up with that press, with that pressure defense that you're going to receive from like a man or corner, right? And then also want to see how AJ Rodriguez match up against Trey Shep and Anthony Isaac, along with Brandon Stores. I want to see those matchups. Those are going to be real strong matchups. And it's going to see who's more determined. And I think the team that wins is the team that plays together.
Yeah, that's what it's going to come down to. So, I think the public school in the All-City game could put their egos aside, and the fact that you go up against, the fact that you got guys like Taj Bryant, who's from Jamaica, I believe he's from Jamaica, South Side, and he's gonna he's not far from home. Shout out to Puff, his dad, who's gonna probably be in the building tomorrow.
Facts.
His ability to break all press, his ability to defend and stuff. Just after seeing him in his performance at IS8 winning MVP and the chip against Kips Bay, he used to going up against the Catholic League guys when he was going up against Stores and them who played on Kips Bay in that championship game. So I think I like their chances, man. You're definitely going to see some high IQ basketball. Definitely going to see some high IQ basketball from some of the players on there, and it's going to be a good one. Can't wait for tomorrow.
Yeah, what up, cuz? Yo, this is my guy, Jaquan. He's part of the media circle with me. He also has a scouting service that he's about to, put out soon. But you can check out his page.
Not really a scouting service, but
all right. Explain to the people what you working on, Jay.
So, all right. So basically, I had this idea that I've been working on for a while. I remember back in the days, there was a list of players, all from the city and the surrounding areas, this is back in the 90s, of each class, the best players in each class. So shout out to Mark Williams from Team Footprints. He brought up the idea. He said, he tagged me, he tagged Dave, he told a couple people on Twitter, yo, we should bring this back. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna do it. So basically it's an all-city watch list. And then I'm going to expand it to be an all-city watch list and a tri-state area watch list of the top of the players from the class 2024, 2025, and 2026. The way I did it, instead of just putting names on the board, I gave the coaches in the area, some scouts, and some media people. Shout out to yourself. Shout out to Anthony from NYC Basketball Live who chimed in to do it now. I made a nomination form, and with the nomination form, players, coaches, some scouts, got to nominate players for the list. So there's a lot, the usual guys that we see often, but there were some others that don't get much, that don't get talked about much, that had like multiple nominations. So yeah, the list is coming out Friday, just in time for the live period events that's going on. Only thing I'm trying to figure out is with the 2024 list, there's a couple of guys that are doing post grad, but we're not sure where they're gonna go until probably sometime within July or August. So if some kids feel like their name is not on there, it's mainly because we're not sure where they're gonna go in the fall.
Got you.
Because they're gonna be post grad. So when that list comes out, I'll explain further with that. It's gonna be part of something that I got planned in the future.
And my next guest that just joined us, my guy Dave Cordova. As we all know him, Dave Joint. He runs another popular website and IG page, and he's someone who, along with Jake Quan and myself, who's at these games and seeing a lot of these players firsthand. Yo, Jake came on right off the back and said, in an all-city game, he's going with public school. And then my guy Trevor Diggs' brother or older brother, or we say my guy Trevor's his younger brother. He played ball as well, and he also runs the Thomas Diggs, the Brevard Basketball League with me. We do it together. He said he has the public school. I know my cousin Jeff is riding with the public schools. I just know it. You know what I'm saying? Who are you root for, Dave? Or who you think is gonna win?
It's gonna be tough. I think both teams are tough. I think I give the public schools the edge.
Woo! Hold on. I'm gonna blow 2 texts on that one. Yo, that's crazy.
Man,
that's crazy. Who would have known?
But you gotta understand, like these, like, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people love the Catholic School League. You know what I'm saying? It's synonymous with a lot of success. But you gotta give the the public schools some type of love, because they actually have players too.
Yeah, and in New York, right? New York versus New York. Brooklyn won. They had mostly public school kids.
Exactly.
So we're gonna see. Look, I'm hoping for a great game, and I told Bud, if we can get anything closer to that city championship game, like on that level in that atmosphere,
right?
We done our job.
Yep.
Coach Harford has been in the background, working hard as well, doing what he do to make sure this come to fruition. But man, what we did early on, we had the plan early on in the year, and then once the season was over, we kind of put it together and put this list out. I wasn't thinking about a game. I know, I know it was something that could be done in the future, but I didn't know it could be something that could happen this year. And I think no better year to do it than kick it off this year. This way, whatever kinks we got to fix for next year, it'll be even bigger and be even better.
Absolutely.
So hold on. So that means you guys telling me that y'all not saying the same thing for the City Select game. Cause the City Select, look, here's the City Select team: Siani Arthur, Jaden Johnson, Tyler Edor, Jarrell Solomon, Colleen Destin, Xavier Barrows, Danny Agule from Epic, Denham Leslie from Cardoza, Diano Cece from James Monroe, Emarcus Jones, Eagle, Johnny Staple from Boys and Girls. He was a late entry by Coach Horford. And Jaron Bull going up against the likes of Nazir Rodriguez, Jabari Phillips, Don Colon, Sincere Folk, Connor Ego, Cosmo Caragiano, Anthony Graziano, Halon Rollins, Brendan Amore, Mitchell Wiggins, Jaden Gasson, and Josh Powell.
Yes, sir.
Public school got more of a veteran team in a way
Yeah, he do.
in the select game than the Catholic school.
Catholic school got a lot of young guns, right?
They definitely do.
Do you think that's going to have an effect on how they play on the outcome of the game?
It's possible, but then it all depends on how the Catholic school teams decides to play. You know what I'm saying? It all depends on how they come out.
Yeah, my cousin Jeff said can't sleep on a Catholic school this year, and then he said, "Who's coaching the PSAL?" Malik Booth. Malik Booth is going to be the head coach for the PSAL. I think him and Gino Lawrence. Also got my guy Doug Ewell and Jaja Bay, if I'm sure, because my list is hold on. Do I have my list right here? Hold on. I'll tell you right now. You got Malik Booth, Eugene Lawrence, Doug Ewell, and Jaja Bay for public school. That's the all-city team. For the city select, you got Justin Gall for Transit Tech, Nolan Johnson, Boys and Girls, Khalid Pennington, Epic South, and Coach Isaiah. We have a community coach for each team. So we got 3 high school coaches, and then it's the community coach. And we want to give these jobs to like the assistant coaches who work so hard during the year, keeping their programs afloat. We want to make sure that they get the opportunity to be head coaches.
Mm-hmm.
And on the Catholic school, we got Zaquan Stone, Steve Hazard from Zavarian. We got Brian Haggerty from St. Francis Prep, and Coach Tremaine, Coach Trey, as a community coach. And Catholic school, City Select, we have Don Francois from Malloy, Bruce Harris, Cardinal Hayes, E. Brooks, Christ the King, and John Johnson as community coach. So we kind of balanced it out, So I like the Catholic school matchup hands down. Ooh, so my cousin is going for Catholic school. Yo, you serious, cuz? Wow. Let me see what Paul Scurry said. Yo, Paul, what up? Thank you. Yo, Paul, who you going with? Catholic school or public school? And I need my people in IG. All my people in IG, who you got? Catholic school or public school? I need to know. What's up? All my people that's in the room right now. Who y'all got? Catholic school or public school? That's what we need to know. Look, when it's on paper, right? When it's on paper, we looking at it on paper, you're looking like, wow, Catholic school got some hitters. Right? But we know about all the hitters that the public school has as well. It's hitters across the board. Paul Scurry, public still. No question. I hear that.
Aaron Goldstein tapped in.
Aaron Goldstein tapped in. That's what I'm saying. Where the rest of those ballers at, AG? Catholic school. Look, man, that shot was looking nice, and I don't know. AG just feel like he's on another level right now, man. He already got his school in deck. He already know where he's going, so he got nothing to lose. The only thing he got to do is go out there and, bust ass and take names.
Shout out to my guy TJ Tibbs, the head coach of Staten Island of CSI. Also St. Peter's graduate. I think Aaron, he gonna do big things at CSI next year.
It's hometown. You got hometown rooting for you.
Right.
You know how packed those games going to be. Mitchell Wiggins is going there as well.
Oh, from St. Edmunds.
Think so? Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
I
so
might,
it's
I
going to
might
be
have to
crazy.
tap in.
He said, sad to say, Catholic school players is better, just giving PSL props. What do you mean by that?
That's not
Paul?
true. That's not true.
I need you to kind of
Yeah,
clarify that, please.
that's his opinion.
That's his opinion. Yeah.
You know,
I think it's
go
it's
ahead.
more equal to me than it is. It's more even. I don't think, in a way.
There's more promote. I feel like more or less the Catholic school kids get more promotion. That's what it all comes down to.
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah, they getting more pub, a lot more college coaches are coming to see them than the PSAL kids.
Right.
As a matter of fact, yeah, this weekend is the PSAL event.
Yeah.
That's supposed to go down. No,
Friday.
there hasn't. Where will it be?
I think it's going to be at Uncommon Charter.
Yeah, they haven't said anything about that.
Yeah,
Everything's been
they've
kept
been
on the
keeping on
hush
the low.
hush. Wow.
My cousin said, if you're looking for one-on-one ball, get the PSL. But if you're looking for players playing the game with knowledge and good team ball, Catholic school. Ooh,
Well,
whoa.
I know a lot of
Uh,
PSL teams that play team ball.
yeah, they do. There's good coaches in the PSAL too. There's quality
Right.
coaches in the PSAL too. You know, shouts to Billy Turner. Even though the PSAL is losing him, he was a quality coach as well.
The Catholic school is gaining a great coach. You know what I'm saying?
That's
With
true.
that.
Right.
Paul
Yeah,
Scurry
man.
said, programs wins every year. Catholic schools in the top 25.
Nationally,
Because
yes.
those team rankings are
That's
based on
true.
what college those kids are going to.
Yeah.
That's true. That's the main reason why.
And the promotion, like you said too, Dave, correct?
That's the truth. It's not like, yeah. I think Lincoln may have been the last. No. Maybe, Jefferson may have been the last program that had a nationally ranked player from the PSAL.
Wow.
They may have been the last one with Samori Pons. Nobody has been, to my knowledge, there hasn't been anyone else since then.
Coach Daniels on the live. He said, thank you. Said both games should be fantastic. Thank you guys for setting us up. No, thank you for putting in the work to help,
Coach
us
Dan,
do this.
what's going on?
Yeah, you guys do
Coach Dan, Coach Dan.
a great job. Catholic school team camp is June 23rd to 25th at Iona Prep. Yeah. All 31 teams participating. Ooh,
Yeah,
this should be crazy.
That last part about and to talk to Paul about that, the CHSAA has less programs. You have 31 programs from three divisions through Westchester County and New York City. And then it's like PSAL has maybe 300 plus schools throughout the 5 boroughs.
Yeah.
So with the PSAL, there's a lot more opportunities. Catholic school, less opportunities.
And it's a small group to focus on, right?
Exactly.
Whereas the public school kids is kind of spread out all over. If the public school didn't have so many teams, they could condense that talent, right?
Exactly.
Just imagine them condensing that talent instead of spreading it out. So that says a lot.
Yeah, 31. I'm sorry, go ahead. Yeah, but it's like a lot of Catholic. Yeah, so basically, there's so many Catholic schools that have closed, but and even with the ones that are staying open, all of them kids can't stay there. They can't keep all of the kids. So if you really think about it, you have maybe 15 kids that come in that play freshman ball. Maybe at most between 4 to 6 of them may end up playing varsity. But then you have to think about, all right, maybe if 6 end up playing varsity, what happens to the other 9? Like they'll be lucky if the school has varsity B. Maybe they'll get to play that. Maybe a couple of them, but most of them will end up having to transfer somewhere else. And 9 times out of 10, it's most commonly going to be the PSAL.
Wow.
I think the only thing that separates both leagues is the access to resources.
That's the main thing,
in my opinion. It's just the access to resources. You know, if the PSAL had, if more, I wouldn't say, if more PSAL programs have access to resources,
mm-hmm.
and you know, the academic structures was a little bit more, you know, more structure and stuff to the Catholic League, I definitely think that it would be this debate wouldn't really exist, in my opinion, because like there's, you know, we know the top programs, you know, the Eagle Brooklyns, the Boys and Girls, the Jeffersons of the world, all these programs, they have access to their resources, and their coaches stress academics. You know, some PSAL schools, mostly in the smaller leagues, may not have that same structure or whatnot. So basically, the thing is, it's just that. And I don't think I disagree with Paul Scurry. New York City basketball has not fell off.
Long Island basketball fell off, not New York City.
Well, it's like
how Long Island was compared to it is today, right?
Yeah. Because Long Island teams are pretty good.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? Like the best team will always be Lehigh.
Right.
They're all, you know what I'm saying? Like there's not gonna be, like, outside of Lehigh, who else is really popping off in Long Island like that? Like you may have St. Anthony's, you may have Chaminade, maybe Kellenberg, and I want to say some of the public schools, but you know what I'm saying? Like they're no, like, you know what I'm saying? They're not really making that much noise state-wise.
Right. Makes sense.
Yeah. Long Island can't be stronger than New York. I mean, Long Island tough, but none of them could beat Lehigh. You know what I'm saying?
None of them. Yeah. And on top of that, eventually, they're kind of like basically kind of like the whole Long Island's kind of like a feeder system for Lehigh, if you really think about it, because some of their kids eventually wind up going to Lehigh.
And we can say the rest of the country and the rest of the world as well.
That too, yeah.
It's a combination.
Because as Jaquan already mentioned, resources. You know what I'm saying? They have a top flight schedule at a good at a price. You know what I'm saying? They're playing in the NIBC. And on top of that, they have the easiest road to the New York State Federation tournament. Wow. So who wouldn't want to play for Lehigh?
Right.
That's while real. Everybody else for the AA, and while everybody else is playing for the city championship in March, they're off for 2 or 3 weeks, awaiting the winners of the Public State Federation, PSAL, and CHSAA.
Hold on, I got a call from my guy Rob Phelps. What up, Rob?
What's up? Well, I was just actually trying to find out about tomorrow, but I'm listening to the show now. But you still need me to be there, right? Are they doing something for? Because I was going to come either way.
Yeah. We at Malloy High School tomorrow. I'll be there from 3:30 on. The first game is 4:30. The high school games are 6 p.m. and 7:15.
I will be there, my brother, to support.
Appreciate you. Thanks a lot, brother.
All right, man. Keep doing the show.
All right, peace. All right.
Shout outs to Coach Phelps, man. He's doing big things at Bedford Academy for many, many years.
And could have easily left and went to one of these schools, to these other schools, but he has a certain.
He stayed at Bedford.
That's right. He has a certain level.
You got to commend him.
That's right. That he wants to stay at and keep his kids at, and he've gotten 99% 98.9% of all of his kids into college. And the only one that didn't go, he decided not to go on his own. It wasn't like he couldn't go.
Right.
Right.
You know? He said, let's be honest. The instructional teaching is not so good in the PSL school. Lousy people training these kids for the most part. Again, we talking about thousands of millions of kids.
Right.
We talking about millions of kids compared to thousands of kids from Catholic school. It's just a different, and they're paying. One group of kids that's paying to go to school, and then other kids are going for free.
Because
so if you get something for free, you know,
by law in a public school, kids have to be there.
Right. Also, I think that
to be there legally. Yeah, go on. Sorry, right. Jaquan, go ahead.
No, it's cool. No, it's cool because I was just gathering my thought. Like, but I also think that they just looking at one thing. So, thing is, like, I was looking back at the first kid I interviewed when I first started coming to high school. That played for Radar's program. Jerome, this dude played at the B division program. Went to Iona, got the track scholarship, and he went D1 out of a track scholarship. Granted, he didn't play basketball, but he got his master's from Iona. And there's a lot of kids out here in the PSAL, even in the smaller schools. They may not be Division I bound, but off the rip, they're going to Ivy League schools. You know what I'm saying? So I think for the most part, it's a blanket statement. You may look at a very bad PSAL team and think that that's the PSAL in a nutshell, but we all know it's not like that.
At all. The proof was in the pudding during the championship game.
Yep, definitely. In all levels.
What do you mean? What do you mean the proof was in the pudding in the city championship game?
The AA championship game. Like, that was high-level talent at its finest.
Even though that Catholic school game was good, that PSL City Championship game was awesome.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, all right, let's compare both games. Like, okay, Catholic school, the CHSAA, it was great, but St. John's may have been the wrong venue for that. That's what I think, because you're not going to pack out Konchalski Arena like you would Rose Hill Gym. That might not have been the best decision to have it at St. John's. St. John's, to pack it out, you're gonna need at least 5,000 plus people. But yeah, where the Barclays, it was fitting because there were two Brooklyn schools. So that's why it kind of turned out like that. And plus it was a Nike promotion. So you had, pros there coming to see the game, influencers or whatnot, and it was in downtown Brooklyn, so it made out well.
Yeah, it definitely was the great place to hold it, and that place was packed for a high school game, and it felt like it was packed, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can feel
because I haven't seen a PSAL championship like that crowd-wise in years.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, you remember, like at Madison Square Garden before, those fights, they used to be packed both sides.
Facts.
But then after, I want to say maybe 2007, that's when I think the Garden decided to basically put people on opposite sides. Like, some people couldn't sit in the middle areas of the court. It was either you were on one side or the other.
Right.
Now the Barclays is allowing people to be on multiple sides, which is great. But there was an unfortunate incident following the game.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Which is crazy.
But aside from that, the game was wonderful.
Yes.
Because obviously Brooklyn was in the house. And I hope that they can continue packing out the Barclays like that. Yeah,
my guy Jay Frey said, it's also up to the kids.
Oh, Johnny Fabergé. Shout out to Johnny Fabergé. That's St. Ray's old manager.
Okay, cool. Salute. He's always on the check-in.
Yeah.
Showing love. He said all these kids working out 2 or 3 hours per day and getting up 500 shots more than playing 3 or 4 games a week. Ooh.
That's a good question.
Very good question.
It's a real good question. I think it also, what it comes down to is who are the coaches that they have in their corner, who's really like showing them the way. That's what it all comes down to.
And it ultimately comes down to the kid.
Right.
Because you can have a coach leading you the way, being a perfect example, and you don't take advantage of your opportunities.
Exactly.
You know, I'm going to say this again. The team that plays together is going to win tomorrow. It's not going to be one player that's going to kill everybody. I don't even think that's going to happen. Right?
That's
you
a
may
fact.
have 1 or 2 guys that have good games, but the team that plays together and plays well together and has a plan is going to win.
Mm-hmm.
The team that come out there start chucking up shots and looking for the MVP is going to lose.
Right.
Yep.
Right? So when we discussing who getting MVP, I don't care who looking in the book for the most points. Your team had better won that game, and you better have put your team in a position to win that game.
Exactly.
Not just looking for your points or not playing defense and getting back and, ball hogging it just to make yourself look good. Because you will get embarrassed. Got some well-coached players on both sides. And I don't think it's going to take one person to beat everybody else. I think they're going to need more than that. So both of y'all going for public school and an all-city game?
Mm-hmm.
What about the select? The city select game?
It's a tough one.
Because you got the veterans going against a lot of young guys. They got some seniors on that team as well.
I think a guy like Nasir could have been in the all-city game.
Yeah, easy.
Opinion.
Yeah.
Also, you have to factor in the fact that Josh and Sincere are playing in their home gym. That might play a factor.
Right.
Because, so yeah, that's a toss-up.
Look, we forget about Jabari, right? A lot of people forget about Jabari. Nas is a great player, but Jabari.
Yeah, Jabari Phillip.
The amount of numbers he put up, he's a workhorse. That's, guys going, if they don't know him already, they may sleep and he may post up, 6'7", 6'8" dude on a public school just to let him know. I could do this Adrian Dantley's thing, because that's what it remind me of. 6'4", 6'3", 6'3", 6'4", but he could get to the bucket. So it's going to be some sleepers. You got Xavier Barrow, right? From that City Select team. Another sleeper, Wagner. He just hit a big shot during Zay out there playing against the top Staten Island guys. For some reason, he's just a winner. This guy knows how to win. You got Siani Arthur, that's dangerous, right? But then also you have Halon Rollins, that's gonna make it tough for people. Brendan Amar from St. Edmunds is gonna make it tough for people. He's gonna make it tough.
Shout out to Brendan. Yeah, shout out to Brendan Armour.
So they're gonna make it tough. And when I was watching these guys work out yesterday, they look good. Jaden Gasson looked good. They look good, man. These guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
No.
Oh, it's Nyla. I'm calling her Nola.
Well, we reached that 45-minute mark, fellas. I wanted to come up here and chat with you guys real quick. Now I gotta kind of debrief for a minute and get ready for my next show, which is at 8 o'clock with the legendary Dwayne DJ Johnson, Modern Day Christie, and Marquette University legend.
All right.
Right. All right.
Oh! Can't let it out of the bag. But I got a top 50 Hall of Fame player coming up soon. Can't say who. Top 50.
Interesting.
New York City. Facts.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So when it happens, I'll definitely give y'all when I definitely lock it down, because I just sent him the dates and he with it.
All right. Cool.
All right. Looking forward to it. All right.
Brothers, I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying? Peace, and I appreciate you guys so much, man.
All right, Pooh.
All right, man.
See you
Peace.
tomorrow.
No doubt.
All right,
Give it up
tomorrow.
for my guy,
right.
Jaquan Bowden and Dave Cordova. All right. Peace. It's my guys, man. Very humble dudes. Work very hard to make sure that these kids get the exposure that they need. That's what Mr. Konchalski did for us. And hopefully we can do the same for the next generation. Give them that opportunity. Make sure that they put themselves in the best position possible to be successful. And if we could be that bridge to success, then I think us adults should build that bridge to success and don't do anything to hold them back. Well, I'm about to get out of here. I am your host, Glenn Pooh Harding, and you've been watching Basketball Heads Live podcast on NYC Basketball Network, because we are the official home for New York City basketball. Peace.